What's up, y'all? It's your boy. Let us pray. I hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's get in here, man. Let's get in here, man. Real quick. Let's say it real quick. Christmas prayer, man. Christmas prayer. Thank you, Lord, for the birth of your son Jesus, who came down, uh, man, to show us how to live, how we can live, showed us how the kingdom of heaven operates. You brought him down so we can be reconciled back with you. So we thank you for his miraculous birth. We thank you for your plan to restore us back into your royal family. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you because this is the day you've made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Christmas Day 2024, a day we've never seen before. We ask that you look upon all of our family and friends as they travel around, visiting from house to house. Those that are traveling over the airways, watch over them and keep them safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. And just allow this day to be filled with love, joy, peace, happiness, gentleness, and allow each and every home just to be blessed in Jesus' name. Even those that have meager means, those that may not have a lot to give, we know that we can give in love. We can give our time, and we can give, even if it's just the smallest. There are no small things. Even small things can be accepted, and they can mean the world to us because it's all about the heart that we give with, not exactly what we are giving. You gave us the best gift that we could ever get, and that was your only son, Jesus Christ. So thank you for everybody that comes to support the channel. Thank you for everyone that comes into the stream, this quick stream on a Christmas morning, just to check in and to say good morning and to say Merry Christmas. Continue to bless each and every one that comes to support. Bless them abundantly. Pour out from the windows of heaven blessings that they won't have room enough to receive. That is my prayer on Christmas for each and everybody that views this channel. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, y'all. We are here this Christmas morning. It's your boy, Let Us Pray. I hope you have a blessed and a prosperous day. Falcon therapy. Falcon therapy, where Falcon fans can come talk about Falcony things, but where everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to come through. We just want to talk briefly about, we already said, Jesus is the reason for the season. We're going to watch this Coach Heem press conference about what they're looking forward to on Sunday night facing the Commanders. Real quick, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe real quick. We will do our 2 cents in 2 minutes if anybody wants to come through and share. But we know a lot of you are enjoying the time with your family right now. But we said we were going to come stream, so we are streaming. Did anybody see Michael Penix with that stylish do-rag on in the last press conference? Man, that was stylish. I'm gonna see if I can find that. It was silky smooth, it was colorful, it had all sorts of colors, it was shining, it was glistening all on top of his head. I loved it, man. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Always nice to get Christmas texts from your friends. I'm usually the one that's sending out a whole bunch of texts to friends. I just haven't done it yet this morning, but I woke up early and I've been up for a little bit. But yeah, we got a couple games today that we can check out. These games will be on Netflix, y'all. These games are not on regular TV. Something different. It's a Wednesday, not your typical football day, so these will be streamed on Netflix, y'all. So it's gonna be gonna be a little different today watching the games on Netflix. But hey, things always change. Time always changes. So Netflix is getting in on the sports as well. You're seeing a lot more streaming services, streaming football games, especially NFL games. You're seeing Prime. They got Thursday Night Football now. Now Netflix is in on the Christmas Day games. We saw, was that Prime that had Black Friday too? So, yeah, it's just really, really, times are really changing. It's 2024, and we're getting ready to go into 2025. So who knows what next year will bring. But I hope everybody's having a great Christmas morning. I know those on the East Coast, you already been up. You already been ripping your presents open if you had any. If not, just remember, like I said earlier, Jesus gave us the best gift that we could ever get anyway. And that is his son. I said Jesus gave us the best gift, which was himself. But God gave us his only son. So that's the best gift you can have. If you didn't get one this year, he gave you one over 2,000 years ago, y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We are less than 50 subscribers away from our jersey giveaway. So we want to do that soon before the new year. I'm aching. I'm itching and aching. Not because I didn't take a shower. I do shower. Your boy has good hygiene. But I'm itching and aching to do this giveaway, man. Itching and aching to do this giveaway. So we're going to watch the Coach Heen press conference right now, and then we're going to give you some of our feedback. He's smiling, of course.
That's what
See what Coach Heen got for us.
All right. Who's opening this up? Mark?
You guys gonna walk through today? Is that the plan?
Yeah, walk through. We get a chance to get out. Had our meetings this morning. We will go out and have our activation period, get the guys moving a little bit, have a jog through, which is a little bit faster than a walk through. We'll get a couple periods of that so the guys can move around just a tad bit. And then we will slide into a normal version of a walkthrough, splits fields, which you're used to accustomed to seeing. They do some of those things to get those guys acclimated, to get a feel for what our day looks like when we get to our normal D&D, some of those things. It's the same thing you deal with every single year. Always the same challenges. Where you get so accustomed to it in football that you barely get a chance to really realize it's Christmas. Just normal behavior for us, I guess we would say.
With the folks losing on Monday night, obviously that changes a little bit for you guys, not everything, but any more juice from the guys knowing that now you're back in control of your own destiny?
Not really. I think the guys are.
At Sefkin, we gave back $55 million, the credit union way to say thanks to members.
Stains are certain, so is the power of Tide, with 50% more cleaning power.
Welcome to Loom, where the future of luxury apartment living is here. We believe in seamless experiences that enhance your lifestyle. Our automated parking structure is more than just a feature. It's an experience. Loom completes the circle seamlessly. From city streets to sanctuary, enriching every moment. You can unwind while we take charge of your needs. Our cutting-edge technology takes care of the details so you can focus on what truly matters. Loom Luxury Apartments. Step into a world of luxury and convenience.
We're obviously excited with the genuine outcome of what happened in the game to put you back in a position to go out and finish the season how you wanted to finish it anyway, and get a win and get a chance to qualify for postseason play. So, the normal juice that comes with that, the normal juice that's required to have the energy to play in this league, and like we talked about, man, playing significant ball this time of the year is always good.
What was Kirk like last week to work with, and then how did he do running the scout?
He absolutely was outstanding. From the very beginning, we talked about the conversation that we had. And him.
Let's pause it right there. Let's pause it right there. Kirk Cousins running scout team offense and Atlanta Falcons practices, y'all. that's a real humbling experience from a guy who's been a starter for what, the last 5 years, 6 years in this league. Just got paid $100 million guaranteed, and he was benched, and he is now running scout team offense. If you don't know what scout team offense is, that's the offense that the backup players run to get the defense ready for the opposing team's offense. So Kirk Cousins has been heavily involved, though, in the the game planning as the scout team quarterback. Wow, man, that's pretty humbling, and that's telling what type of character Kirk Cousins has, man. I know I said he wasn't invited to the cookout anymore, but Kirk might still be invited, man. I might not have any hard feelings, bro. You still out there acting like a professional. You're not pouting. You didn't call for a release or anything like that. You're not sitting in the corner. You didn't just ghost us like Marcus Mariota, and you didn't just walk off the field like Devondre Campbell. You're actually still in there, heavily involved. So I respect that highly, Kirk Cousins. Running scout team quarterback. Wow.
League, and he actually followed it through by being very verbal in his meetings, being very hands-on with Mike, going out running scout team, being able to be out there and
very hands-on with Michael Penix as well.
He practiced great. He gave our defense a great look. Obviously, allowed them to go play very fast and very well. Was able to give great feedback to his coaches, Mike, defense side of the ball.
Merry Christmas.
You say hands-on. What does that mean?
He's very conscientious what you're thinking from the quarterback position. So within the game, he's able to go down and communicate things that you would want. If you were the quarterback, you communicate to the O-line. He's able to communicate with Michael, with TJ, with DJ, all of those guys. Just thinking about it, seeing it from his eyes. It's a little bit of a step back to what he had done before. Just remember what he had done before in the process of that. And he knows he's one step away, so he's readying himself to have to go back out there if he's needed.
There are situations in the league where like a quarterback gets moments, right? They don't have to wait the Kirk is at right now. Right?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
What do you like about how his demeanor and how he approaches?
It's just the character of the guy. It's not what I've liked, it's what I've loved. The character of the guy is absolutely outstanding. It's who he was, it's who he is. It's who he'll always be, no matter what the situations are. It's always going to be tough. It's always going to be hard. And, you obviously have those general emotions that start off, but like how he handles everything is how he handles all the things that he does in life. So he's absolutely outstanding when it comes to that type of stuff.
It's probably a premature question, but ask it anyway. I'd like to see Kirk Cousins back and learn about his uniform next year.
You're exactly right. It's so premature. Like, it'd be hard for me to tell you that I don't want to see Kirk Cousins. I love Kirk Cousins, everything about him. And so does this football team and who he is and what he's all about.
Merry Christmas.
Moments, and then obviously, you don't know what's going to happen every single year is different. They always are. They always get different things. But Kirk Cousins has no ill will in this building towards anybody or with anybody. So
listen to Coach Heem talk about Kirk Cousins, how professional he's been since his benching. I think Kirk is a really good guy, man. He ain't got nothing to be mad about anyway.
Obviously, the challenges are different every single week.
Nothing to be mad about.
Challenges, obviously, I got to go all the way back to, being the head coach role and seeing Josh Freeman his first start, getting a big time win versus Green Bay.
I'm just sending some Merry Christmas text, y'all.
He had
Give me
steady
one moment.
progression throughout the end of that year that led into a really good season the following. But
we get notifications on the ring cam.
It's the team that you play, it's who you're playing, it's the quality of opponents you're playing.
Notifications on ring cam that people are out here breaking into cars.
Coming to factor a little bit, going to a different thing, going to
that's frustrating, bro.
How you playing a away game as opposed to a home game? There's different learning curves for every single thing that we're going to go through. But just thinking about Michael Penix, I got a lot of confidence in the young man of being able to do a couple different things in that form and that fashion, just because of who he is and the experience that he has from college. The 45 games started in college NCAA. The amount of big games that he played in, the amount of playoff games that he played in, having a chance to go out there and win some of those games, big games, whatever the case may be, playing with different systems, different people, different coordinators. He's got a lot of really good experiences that's going to help him in this window.
I think his poise here can help in his first primetime game with all the implications that come with it.
I don't think it's helpful. I think it's like the thing. I think after the time you spend, really concentrated on trying to ignore distractions or embrace the distractions, however you want to look at it. Like he's kind of just that guy every day, right from the beginning, from the draft, from the process of being a backup, from the readiness to getting his first start, to getting his first win, not being too big for him, and then really just going back to work every single day and doing his process. And I think he's really done a nice job in the service for himself by really developing a nice process throughout the weeks prior.
For sure.
To now having that process.
Do your thing, man.
I think he answered the question last week.
I'm just here for Christmas.
And he said,
a little Christmas.
I've been prepared for this the whole entire time that I've been here. So like that process that he developed throughout the year, being able to follow a vet like Kirk, I think was really important for him.
Nick Newton has had an impressive year. I'm curious what you're seeing on tape this season compared to the draft process.
A lot of the things that we saw in the draft, not much has changed. Obviously a really good football player that can make big time plays, and the things that you've seen really is him in and close out games. The big time Hail Mary that we've seen versus the Chicago Bears last week, leading that 2-minute drive, going down and winning that game. Those type of winning performance when you put the team on your back and you absolutely go out there and win those type of games are probably the biggest differences. And it might not be as big of a difference because I was watching probably cut-ups when it came to college games as opposed to watching the games. But when you're watching the games, he's exciting.
What are you seeing on building in practice? Maybe is this defense start getting home on pressure, things like that.
It was kind of the things that we kind of had talked about. We had kind of talked about those things previously and talked about these guys were getting better throughout the course of the season, and it's just come to fruition since the bye.
Defense has been looking better.
Got a chance to get home a couple times, and I think it's about
pass rush.
You've been able to get home.
Been looking way better.
The amount of pressure and the amount of disruption that we caused up front, whether it be errant throws or not, or the ability to get interceptions, or like I said, getting home and getting the sacks. I think those things have just really come to fruition of what we were talking about earlier.
That's been one of the biggest improvements.
You,
but also,
I see really good things from our pass rush.
Playing tighter coverage.
And I know it's hard to say that when you don't have the production that you want when you're talking about Sundays, but now they're coming to Sundays, so now you guys get a chance to see.
Coach, what is your approach to coaching high stakes must-win games like the one with Sunday? Your personal approach?
I think it's the same. I think you go into it with the same mentality. I think they're all high stakes when you come to the
question was asked, does he change his approach when it's a must-win game?
So to speak, cupcakes on the schedule.
No.
When you play the National Football League, every game is a high stake, high value game. That's what makes the league so special, right? That's why people get a little nervous about adding, more games. They get a little nervous because the stakes get a little whatever different. But I just think it's just the best, well put together league in professional sports, and I think you have to treat them all the same with the high regard.
Also, the Commanders' defense, particularly their front seven, has been a force this season. How do you neutralize their strengths offensively, especially given
with DQ, you knew that the front seven would definitely be a key factor on what they do, how they get out to the pass.
Chiefs, Steelers today, Ravens, Texans.
Here was Dallas. And now moving at
the four teams that played on Saturday, but they just
really
switched opponents.
Protection, really holding up and straining a little bit extra in order to get those must-known pass situations off and be able to lift those things down the barrel and make those plays because they're going to come. They're going to have pressure. They're going to do those things. They're going to cause significant violence, and we got ready to deal.
Netflix, remember, it's on Netflix, y'all. On Netflix. It's not on regular TV. It's on Netflix. You know what? I got the Steelers. If George Pickens plays today, I got the Steelers, man. I think the Steelers can win this game.
You really just
and they got Baltimore. Steelers and Baltimore.
I think you wrote the article for me when you asked that, but it's definitely that. It's like the excitement, the fun, the energy, the juice. It's everything you talk about when you're in these moments, right? It's just like, hey, how do you play significant football at the end of the season? Everybody wants to be, 16-0. That's just not the reality of the business that we live in, but the reality is that you fight, you put yourself in a position to go out there and win your division. You put yourself a chance to get yourself to qualify.
Nah, I'm not betting, man. I'm not betting. I just did a bet actually over the weekend, and it actually ended up being a wash. Both our teams won. I bet with a Raider fan. Both our teams won, so it's just a wash. And then
in the season that they weren't playing, but that was really a sign of a good football team, right? When you get a chance to wait and hold out on guys and get Michael to step up.
I'm not gonna bet, but nah, you keep coming through, man. You might already get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to bet.
know, he's still out there in a significant role. He's
Nah, you've been very
Got
consistent
to
ever
see
since
what
you've been
it
coming,
goes.
bro. I
Just
appreciate you.
unless she has some significant injuries, things of that
I
nature.
only got 2 mods. I
Really
got
a
2
nice
right
thing
now.
when you
So
see guys develop and grow
yeah, man.
within the season and they're able to be contributors to a team that's competing at a very high level.
Coach, with the rain and cold weather potentially affecting the game against Washington, how are you adjusting to the preparation?
I appreciate the support.
All the weather and all the elements
Definitely
they
do.
affect the other team as well. So like, we got
My first mod was somebody I've known for over 20 years, actually. So,
they got all the same issues we
well,
got. So we'll go play
20 years, yeah, 20
anywhere,
years.
anyhow, anywhere you gotta do it. Whether you guys are like
My old roommate.
whatever the case may be, who cares, right? They got to do it.
And then the next one I have is Christy,
Let me tell you something. I've been out of the Christmas shopping business for a long time. Don't tell my wife
who's
before I got married. No.
really been supporting this channel, like, man, heavy.
Yeah, it's always great, man. Like this thing
Ever
we talk
since,
about that we're family, but at the end of the day, it's always nice.
ever since August.
Get a chance to enjoy their
So,
families, get a chance
about
to
a
be with
4
their children,
months
get a chance to see everybody,
span.
enjoy those moments. And then
I don't know if she
bring it
missed
back
a
to work and
day.
get to share those stories with everybody. So,
Maybe
you
1
guys
or
love
2,
that. We love that.
but she's always
That's what
here
love it to bring
supporting.
into the building, whatever you do. Sit in your room,
So yeah, I
whatever it
really
is, the
appreciate
gifts
it,
change amongst
and I
the
appreciate you too.
the amount of people you're able to take care of you every day. I think
Appreciate
all
you
of those
too,
things
man.
are part of what we
For
do
sure.
when it comes to just in holidays in general. We've been a part of that. We've all been fortunate enough to be able to give in our life. This whole thing with us and our part of our ethos, and obviously part of our thing.
Ravens by 6, Kansas City by 2.5. Come on, man, you can't give it 2.5. Ain't no half points. Give me whole points. Give me whole points.
Man, so excited for Mike. I got a chance to be with him. And
Give me whole points. I got Steelers by 6.
To watch him mature and grow and develop.
I got Steelers by 6, and then I have Ravens by. I got Ravens by 10. Ravens by 10. Steelers by 6. All right. Let me see. Today's question, you know what? I just had a Christmas question today. Christmas question. No football questions today. That's the question of the day. Best Christmas gift you ever received. What was your best Christmas gift ever, y'all? What was it? What was it? I want to know. I got in mind what mine was. Basketball. Oh man. Yeah, there's so many games. I'm definitely a huge Warriors fan. I haven't been keeping up with the rest of the league like I normally do just because of my busy schedule. Wait 1 moment. But yeah, we could talk basketball too. Talk Joel Embiid, how he's out there getting thrown out of games. Joel Embiid haven't even played a week worth of games this season. That guy, I don't know what's up with him. He was looking fine during the Olympic season, but then when it's time to play the NBA season, he goes MIA, man. So I'm not really sure what's up with that guy. Does he really want to play NBA basketball? I'm not sure. I need to drink some more water. I know that. Gonna wipe my glasses real quick. My glasses are pretty dirty. Wipe my glasses. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. calling one of my aunties today. I haven't spoken with her in a long time. Merry Christmas. I haven't spoken with her. We've texted a few times, but I haven't spoken. You feel me? It's good to call you. Just want to say Merry Christmas to you, auntie. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Tell them Merry Christmas today. Loved one, or longtime friend, or something. Tell them Merry Christmas today. Did I get presents? Lakers play Warriors. I might. We'll see. I might. It's definitely like a rivalry game. Will I stream the Lakers Warriors? Yeah, they playing here too. They playing in San Francisco. I might stream that game. We'll see. Did I get presents? You know what? I didn't really get presents like that. We did do like a work thing where we have a secret Santa type of deal. So I got some gifts from my secret Santa, or snowflake, they call it, so I got some gifts for that. My mom always gives me the same thing every year. So I got something for my mom. And then everything else was like kind of me, I just been buying a couple things for people. And I bought myself a gift this year. So yeah. Went to Sneaker Con, and I didn't expect to see such a great deal on those shoes. So I got a pair of retro 11s for myself. Got such a great deal on them last Sunday. What did I get my mom? I got more of a practical gift, because she has a lot of stuff. So I got her a new set of silverware. And I got a vacuum, a robot vacuum for the house. So the house can be vacuumed on a regular basis. Yeah. So that's what I got my mom. How about you, man? What presents did you get? Hey, your boy be trying. You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying. Yeah. Gotta look out for moms. She writes a check. She writes a check every year and just get what you want. So yeah, she wrote me a check. I haven't cashed it yet. It's somewhere here. I probably need to do that. Because you don't want to hold people's checks out there because they won't clear, and then the money will be held up in their bank account. But I'm sure she has enough money to. Reverb waterproof speaker. Okay. Gaming headset. Polaroid earplugs. Oh man, that's a nice Christmas right there. Somebody went to Best Buy for Christmas. Skull Candy headphones. Oh yeah, that's Best Buy right there. Best Buy, baby. Man, that's a nice. You got more? That's a nice Christmas. I ain't gonna lie, my stomach's a little upset. I might have to take a little break. Oh, nice. Man. Woo. Yeah, buddy. That's nice. Ooh, and an Xbox gift card? Dang, brother. You came out good. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Give me one moment. I'm not going to sign off. I'm going to just go to the bathroom, okay? Uh, I'll be back. Give me about 20 minutes. I'm just playing, not 20 minutes. Oh, just playing. Might be 5 though. Might be 10. I don't know. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Your boy feels better. It's natural, man. Your boy feels better. Okay. You can't tell, yeah. Still in bed. You can't tell, I'm still in bed. But I got this warm blanket on me because it is a little chilly. Warm blanket feels good. I might go back to bed for a little bit before the football games start. What time is the first game today? Is that what, 1 o'clock? Or I think it's at 1 o'clock. But yeah, best Christmas present ever. You had a great Christmas this year, man. That's awesome. Got my mom some pajama slippers, Xbox. You got the Xbox gift card. You got the Amazon dollars, Skull Candy headphones. You got headphones and earplugs. Tell me how that works. What is the big difference between the earplugs and the headphones? Are the earplugs to block out the noise versus the headphones like to play music? Is that what I'm understanding? Michael Penix Jr. waiting for his Christmas gift. Falcons victory Sunday. That would be an amazing gift. Not just for Michael Penix, but for the whole Falcon fan base. Absolutely, man. Falcons get a win on Sunday. I might run around the block. I might just run around the block with my Falcons gear on. Yes. Let's see what time. Oh, 10 a.m. Oh, so it's like 2 hours. 2 hours. Kansas City and Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah, it's only a couple hours. Okay. Atlanta Falcons have added 2 defensive players to their 16-man practice squad. Rashad Evans came back. Okay. Yeah, he was on the squad earlier when Troy Anderson went down. So nice to see him come back. That's good info. And Kyler Ball, defensive lineman. Okay. Don't know that guy, but definitely familiar with Rashawn Evans, formerly with the Tennessee Titans. He was a pretty good linebacker for a few years. Definitely like a kind of older guy now, but he's bounced around the league a little bit. Definitely like the depth. Say that word, depth signing. Depth signing for the Falcons. Guy that I'm familiar with for sure. We're probably just gonna make it to this 40-minute mark. We got 1 minute left, man. And then we're gonna lay down because I have been up for a while. I've been up for a long time. I want to lay back down a little bit before the games start. My thought on the Falcon season, real quick. Roller coaster, man. Roller coaster. High hopes at the beginning of the season. Looked as if this team was going to do something special, possibly. Then kind of came back down to earth, of course, with the play of Kirk Cousins. And then now we kind of have hope again with the insertion of Michael Penix Jr. into the lineup. And for me right now, I think this is just a great learning experience for this group. Got a lot of young guys, got a young coach, got a new staff. And I think this is just going to be like a season we can build upon for the future. Absolutely. Took the words right out of my mouth. Penix is the future. So I think he's going to be able to grow with these other young guys, with the Bijan, with the Mooney, with the London. I don't know. I don't think Kyle Pitts will be. I don't think he's going to be in this. I don't think he's going to be part of this group. Just looks disconnected from the passing offense, and he might just need a fresh start somewhere else. So we'll probably get a tight end in free agency or the draft to replace Kyle Pitts. But I will say, I think this season's been promising. I think it has its pros and cons. Obviously, we've seen the growing pains with the defense and the offense. I think we've seen some flashes of really great things from Zach Robinson, and I think we've seen some, areas of improvement. We've definitely seen some more than growing pains from Jimmy Lake. We've seen Coach Heem have to step in and really be more hands-on with that defense the last few weeks. So I think that's not a good sign for Jimmy Lake's job security going into the offseason. I would expect a change to be made at defensive coordinator. But I do like that the Falcons have a chance to finish strong. Even if they don't win this game, but they play hard and it's a competitive game on the road, Sunday Night Football. I think that's still a win for this group, especially with the guy who's making his second start and his first start on the road in prime time. Rookies that have to step up on Sunday. Rookies that have to step up on Sunday. I mean, obviously Michael Penix. He's got to step up. He's the man behind center. He's the quarterback. He's going to have to make some plays this game. Against New York, they could be very conservative because we built a big lead. Defense scored 2 touchdowns for us. So offense didn't have to take a lot of risks and chances. But this game, it's going to be a different game. Jaden Daniels got another rookie on the other side who makes plays. We're going to need Michael Penix to throw us 2 touchdowns in order for us to win this game. You know they're going to try to stop the run. They're going to try to stop Bijan, which is going to leave some chances for some play action shots, and we got to hit those shots. Got to hit those shots when they're available, and they will be there because teams know we want to run the ball first. So yeah, Michael Penix, he's my guy. Got to step up on Sunday. That's right. Jesus' birthday. Take Jesus' birthday off, but tomorrow we're getting back to it. The game where I think we see Penix for real. Yeah, we're going to see what he's all about this game. See if he's really ready for that big moment or if he's still got a little bit more work to do. So it'll be interesting to see. It's going to be really interesting to see, man. But he looks poised. I don't think he ever looked rattled out there or nervous or scared. I know he's always going to have some nerves. Nerves are good for you, but his play and his poise didn't show that. He just looked even keel out there. His feet were set. He was going through his reads. He was looking off the safeties before he was thrown. He wasn't staring down his receivers. He looked like a veteran quarterback out there. So yeah, it's a lot to like. He missed a few throws, but that's to be expected. His first game. Absolutely, man. Wearing the Penix do-rag, baby. I want to find that one he had on yesterday, though. That one he had on yesterday was saucy. Boy, that was saucy. Do you see any injuries? No, I think the team is pretty healthy. Like we talked about yesterday, London went out with that hamstring, but Coach Heem said he's good to go for this week. I think the team's pretty healthy going into this game, so that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, he had like a gold one on yesterday. It was like a gold, and then it had like red, green, and yellow in it. It was pretty dope. Looked like $1 million do-rag. This cost me $2, and it was 2 in the pack. So yeah, he looked like he had $1 million do-rag on, man. You know what? I haven't really looked at draft prospects yet because I am in my program, but maybe I will since I have a couple weeks off. Well, another week and a half off now. That I'll take a look at some prospects. I definitely think we need to be looking at end, edge. That should be our priority unless we get like a monster of a I was talking about this yesterday with GA Texas boy, a D tackle that can disrupt, that can forklift, disrupt, and no matter if it's a pass or a run play. I'm talking about a guy like a Jalen Carter or like a Simmons from that's on the Tennessee Titans, just a big guy who can get in there and disrupt no matter what play. Chris Jones, that sort of mold. If that guy's available, get that guy, because he's going to help everything. He's going to help shut down the run. He's going to help shut down the pass. We get that guy if he's available. Sometimes guys fall in the draft for various reasons. Could be, run-ins with the law or whatever like that. But if you got a strong locker room, veteran presence, good leadership, sometimes those guys can turn out to be great players for you. So, I would like to see us get a disruptor on that line. Got to be our first pick, whether it's edge or at D tackle. And then after that, I would say for me, we could double up, get another guy, or we could get a corner. Number two. I think we need a solid number 2. And let's go for some help on that O-line as well. Pete Carroll, interested in. Okay, I could see that. USC ties, and then Caleb Williams from USC. I could see that. That might be a good get for the Bears. It might be really good for the Bears, actually. Nice. So we talked about the draft. Pete Carroll, interested in the Bears. What else we got? Jimmy B prefers to be traded out of Miami. Oh, Jimmy Butler. Oh, yeah. He's been saying that. Well, there's been rumors that they've been looking to trade him, but he's been saying he's not asking for a trade, but has he officially requested a trade? Okay. So he's officially requested a trade now. All right. So there were talks about him coming to the Warriors. I just don't. He's not a guy that's like healthy year in and year out. So I just, I don't know. I don't know if the Warriors want to give up a lot of their capital to get a guy who's, not healthy, but he's definitely a good player when he's healthy. Just seems like he causes a lot of trouble where he goes. Doesn't get along, doesn't mesh well with his teammates or his coaches. After a while, he kind of wears out his welcome. So I don't know if the Warriors want that. We already got a Draymond Green over there. I don't know if those personalities will mesh well. Don't want to disrupt the ecosystem over there. You feel me? Ecosystem. Everything has to mesh well in the ecosystem. If one thing is off, then it messes up the whole unit, messes up the whole environment. What do you think about NBA trades? I don't know if there's going to be any really crazy NBA trades right now, man. There's always pipe dreams out there, right? Will Giannis be moved? I don't think Giannis is going to get moved now because, the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA Cup, so they're feeling good about themselves now. There's talks of De'Aaron Fox being moved, though. That might be one of the big names you might see. De'Aaron Fox for the Sacramento Kings. I saw a report that the Spurs would like to team him up with Wemby, and that might be a dangerous combo right there. De'Aaron Fox and Wembanyama. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Trae Young, there's talks about him moving. Obviously talks about the Warriors teaming somebody else up with Steph, trading Jonathan Kuminga, package deal, maybe Moses Moody as well, and possibly even Wiggins being moved for an all-star caliber player. There's been talks the last 3 years about trading Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball. There's a lot of guys being talked about, year in and year out, but you never really know, kind of like up until February what's really going to happen. So yeah, we'll see. MLB, you know what? I don't really follow baseball like that. Um, just to be honest with you, I probably watched the most baseball this year that I've watched for the past decade. Um, so I'm slowly getting back into it. Slowly. It was pretty exciting. I watched, the what is it? ALCS, NLCS. I watched that this year as I was doing some homework because I could kind of have it on in the background, and I started getting into it again. Baseball was the first sport that I fell in love with, though, to be honest with you, man. I loved baseball when I was a kid. I was a huge Oakland A's fan, and thank you for reminding me. I want to send my prayers and my thoughts out to Ricky Henderson's family and to the Oakland A's family. Ricky Henderson, a legend guy I watched growing up. He was with the A's when I was growing up in the 80s. He passed away over the weekend. So rest in peace, Ricky Henderson, the all-time leading stolen base man. He was great. Amazing leadoff hitter. Some people say he's the best leadoff hitter of all times. I guess that can be debated. But Ricky Henderson, man, passed away fairly young. He was only in his 60s from pneumonia. That's what I heard. He had pneumonia. So, yeah, send your prayers and your thoughts and your love out to the Ricky Henderson family, the Henderson family, and the Oakland A's organization and the city of Oakland. He was a icon for the city of Oakland. So, yeah, man, much love to the Henderson family. Who I got winning the Super Bowl? I'm never gonna bet against Patrick Mahomes. I've been saying that past couple years. They look like they were down and out. I said I was going to end this stream, but okay, we're going to make it an hour. Okay. Right now we're at 6 minutes and 37, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Patrick Mahomes, man. I ain't even going to say Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, man. I can't, as long as he's in the playoffs, he's going to win it. That's just my feeling. I don't see nobody beating them. They win. They know how to win any type of game that you play. And that defense has really been playing well, complementing that style of play because they haven't been running up and down the field, high scoring like when they had Tyreek Hill and all those guys earlier. They've been just, you want to play it defensive battle? You want to score? You only want to score 17 points? Okay. You want to score 17? We're going to score 20. You want to score 21 points? We're going to score 24. You want to score 10? We'll score 13. Like, they just know how to do just enough to win the game. And he plays and he makes the plays when they need to be made, man. He just knows how to do it. He's just a phenomenal talent. So yeah, I got the Chiefs. Until otherwise, I got the Chiefs, man. Obviously, if the Falcons win, I'd be cheering for the Falcons, but I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't bet against Mahomes. I would never bet against that guy. He'll have you sick. Vikings, Lions, Packers. That's an interesting division. The Packers have been playing really good lately. But they have played their worst games against those two teams, the Lions and the Vikings. So I cannot vault the Packers over either of those two teams. The Lions have a lot of injuries right now. The Vikings are kind of, right on their heels. But I still like the Lions. I like what they're bringing. I like everything that they've built over the last couple years. I like the Lions. I like the Lions in that division. And I like the Lions to really go to the Super Bowl, barring any more catastrophic injuries. I like the Lions. But the Vikings are right there, though. The Vikings are right there, man. They can't slip up. Bills division, Bills. Bills winning. Got the Bills winning. Who else you got? Nobody else over there. Nobody else over there too with it. The Bills, man. Of course. The Bills winning that. Aaron Donald. What happened with Aaron Donald? He's retired, right? What happened with Aaron Donald? And we can go through this. I usually do a holiday version with my buddy, Rev Trev. So let's see if we can get back on that this year. Contenders or pretenders. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him a message right now because my memory sometimes, like, I just be forgetting, man. We're probably gonna do a contenders, pretenders episode where we talk about all the divisions in football, talk about who making the playoffs. A team that might make the playoffs but might get exposed in the first round of the playoffs. So yeah, let me hit up Rev Trev. Yeah, Aaron Donald. Yeah, him and his wife. That's the thing, and his wife. They say he ain't coming back. Ooh, retiring. I think Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is done. I think Kirk Cousins will retire after this season. I think he's gonna fade to the sunset. I think Kirk is done. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is done. I think he'll try to play one more year. Convince Devontae Adams to come over there. I think they're going to try to, make one more run at it. I think Rodgers is going to play one more year. He's going to play one more year. But I think Kirk is done. Nah, Baker's not done. No way. Who else they got out there? I don't think really got too many. I mean, you got some older guys out there like I know we're thinking probably just quarterbacks, but there's not a lot of older quarterbacks in the league. Derek Carr, I think Carr might still play. For sure. I think Carr will still play. But you never know sometimes. Some guys retire early. Matt Stafford, that's a good name. Maybe Matt Stafford. Absolutely. That's a good name. You could hang him up. He got drafted the same year as Matt Ryan, I believe. So yeah, he's played a couple more years than Matty Ice. I think Russ has some tread left on the tires. I think Russ will play another year for sure. At least one. He's looked really good this season. I think he's proved a lot of people wrong. I think Russ will, man. I think he'll play. Maybe he'll get he might play another 2-3 years. Get it like a couple year extension. Tua, now that's a name. That's an interesting name. I thought Tua should have retired after the big hit he took and concussion. 2 within a month of each other. That's just my personal feeling. I would like to see that guy just prioritize his health over the sport of football. Because I get scared every time somebody touches him. I get scared, man. Um, yeah, nah. Herbert's gonna be fine. Herbert will be fine. The young guy, excuse me, young guy. All those young guys. Dak, he's coming back for sure. Jalen Hurts, he's coming back. Um, yeah, all those guys are coming back. But yeah, I think the two biggest names right there, probably Stafford and what was the first name I said? Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins and Stafford. I think those could be the two QBs that walk away this season. Yeah, I think those could be the two guys that walk away this year. And it may be a medical professional, gets with Tua and they advise him, yeah, man, these are your risks. Do they outweigh the reward? I mean, look at his team. His team is just barely scratching the surface, like just fighting for a playoff, man. He doesn't have a great team. It's like you're going out there risking your life, and the team isn't even in play championship contention. They're not contenders to win a Super Bowl, like by any means. Defensively, I would think maybe like a guy, Cam Jordan or something like that. He's slowing down a little bit. Even a Grady Jarrett. Maybe Grady Jarrett calls it quits. Maybe he just wanted to prove that he can come back from the Achilles, and maybe he calls it quits. Harrison Smith, maybe he calls it quits. He's a guy that's older. He's been in the league, 15 years almost? Young. What's Young you talking about? Chase Young? What's Young? What's wrong you talking about? Buda Baker just signed he just signed an extension. Just signed an extension with the Cardinals. Yeah, he signed an extension a couple weeks ago. Ramsey, that's a good name. He might, he's getting a little older, long in the tooth, as they say. Some other older guys out there on defense. Pro Bowl like players. We know the guy from the Eagles, Graham, he said he was retiring, but he ended up being out all season with the season-ending injury. So Xavier Howard, yeah, he might need to retire. Who's the other guy? He's a cornerback. He used to play for the I think he used to play for the Ravens. I was thinking about TJ Watt. I think he'll play, but he is nicked up a lot, but I think he'll keep playing. He's playing at a pretty high level. Slay, you might see Slay retired definitely within the next couple years. Maybe not this year, but they drafted, a number one corner. So definitely the writing is on the wall. The Eagles did. What's the guy? White, Tre'Davious White. He's a guy that might need to hang him up. The few times I saw him playing, he was getting roasted. And I think he had 2 season-ending injuries 2 years in a row. So, yeah, he looked like he lost a few steps, not just one. Might be time for him to hang him up. Tre'Davious White. He will be my best bet, probably, for a defender to retire. Yeah. That's a good list, though. Xavier Howard, Ramsey, Mike Hughes, I don't know if he'll retire. I mean, he's played okay. Yeah, I would say Grady Jarrett might be a guy to watch, though, for sure. Cam Jordan. Maybe even Tyrann Mathieu. He's looked pretty bad in some cases this season. Chris Jones, nah, he's still going strong. Still going strong. Yeah. Maybe a guy like Jadeveon Clowney, possibly. He's old. He's getting a little older now. Seems like he's still having fun though. He's playing for the Panthers now. Older guys out there still getting it done. About Joey Bosa, Joey Bosa. And some of these, the thing is, some of these guys don't have anything lined up after football. So some of these guys are going to try to play until they just can't play anymore, or a coach just benches them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, a lot of these guys do have plans after football, whether that's, investments lined up, or going to transition to coaching, or you're going to transition to, some sort of analyst role, sports. That's pretty common now, or ESPN, or, Fox Sports or something, NBC, ABC, some sort of, analyst. Desmond Ritter. Why we got a shot? Why we got to fire shots at Desmond Ritter, man? Desmond Ritter. That's funny. Oh gosh. That's hilarious. That boy he only been in the league 3 years. Hopefully he have a long career. Desmond Ritter. Shots fired, Desmond. On Christmas. On Jesus' birthday, bro. Dang. Shiesty. Can't leave Desmond Ritter alone on Jesus' birthday? That is Shiesty. Shoot. That's hilarious. All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. No, I appreciate you, bro. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Mariota, yeah. He's a backup though, so I ain't really gonna speak on the backups too much, but because it's a lot of backups that might retire. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz, Mariota, yeah, those guys, yeah. They might retire any moment. Shoot, they might retire today. It's like, yeah, some of those guys might be on their last limbs. Once you're in that backup role, you never know what's going to happen. But you are one play away. That's one thing about being a backup. You are one play away. So, yeah, man. Merry Christmas to you. I'm gonna try to lay down for an hour and rest up before this Chiefs and Steelers game. So I hope you enjoy your Christmas, and definitely look for a stream, some sort of something during I might stream during the Ravens game. Who knows? Or I might not. Or I might stream definitely like the Warriors Lakers game. I'm definitely looking to come through on that. So Ravens and Texans, I might just want to sit back and watch that one and relax, because I think we're going to have family dinner anyways. And then let's look for Warriors and Lakers. Warriors, Lakers, man. So we'll be back later. Enjoy the fam. Enjoy your gifts, man. Have a great Merry Christmas, and we'll see y'all this evening. Thanks, brother, for coming through. Peace. Tell those that you love them while you can. Remember, Falcons therapy. We can come talk about Falcony things, but where everybody's welcome. All right, y'all. Merry Christmas, and we out of here. Peace.